Hey everyone, welcome back. It is now day 22, and today we are going to be working with self observation without judgment. And this is a really important one for our inner work because so often when we start turning inward and checking out what's going on in our minds, in our hearts, in our bodies, we find stuff that we don't like and we have opinions about, and we think that shouldn't be there, or that's bad, or that's shameful, or I'm afraid of that part of me, or something like that. And we want these certain parts of us to go away. And that's a response that kind of makes sense. And so we don't need to judge ourselves for judging ourselves. It's an ingrown part of our personalities, our egos, but we can learn to observe ourselves without judgment. And kind of the way to do this is to really keep coming back to every time I'm noticing something arising in my inner landscape, locating the body. How does that feel for that thing to be arising? And then relaxing. Just noticing it and relaxing. So I'm observing in a non-reactive, non-judgmental way, because as soon as I start judging whatever is arising, it introduces some tension and tightness into the system, because judgment itself or disliking carries with it an imprint of tension. And so we're just practicing letting things be. Just let it be. Don't mess with it. So let's give it a try. I'll guide you through. I'll give you some prompts along the way. And we'll just do our best and see what can be observed and learned as we are working with this intention of non-judgment. So find your comfortable position. Decide where you're going to set your hands today, palms facing up or down, or crossing them in the lap. And then letting the eyes come closed or drop down. Remembering that there is a body here carrying a lot of tension most of the time. I start by taking a few deep breaths and really letting go of tension on the exhale. And then letting the breath just find a natural rhythm. Letting go of any controlling of the breath. And just watching it as it moves. And right off the bat here, starting with my breath, however the breath is showing up, can I just stop messing with it? Stop the nitpicking, all the little subtle ways of trying to control it. The breath already knows how to breathe. And it's a beautiful thing that I can just sit back and witness. Even if the breath is short or shallow, I don't have to have an opinion about that. It's just like this now. And then I shift my awareness onto sensations in the body. And notice what can be felt here. Again, without messing with it, without needing it to be different. Just scanning through the body in a really relaxed way. And even if what I find here is some tightness or tension, or maybe even some version of pain, can I be with that too, without messing with it? Just letting the body be exactly as it is. And this phrase, just let it go, let it go, I think is a little misleading. It sounds like I should be able to do something to change what I'm experiencing. So for this practice, we're working with just letting it be. Let it be. Everything changes anyway, including sensations in the body. So I might as well not add more suffering by getting tight about it, by judging it, by not liking it, by hating it. That's all extra attention that is not needed. So if I find some tightness in my back, for example, I just let it be. With a lot of gentleness, just recognizing the back is like this now. And can I relax with that sensation just as it is? We often don't realize how continuously and persistently we are constantly trying to tweak and alter and perfect our present moment experience, to get rid of something, to get more of something. And that desire to get rid of something is the energy of aversion or repulsion and pushing things away, which is extra energy and tension that the system does not need. It doesn't help. And so too, wanting to add something to my experience is an experience of greediness, craving, grasping. Even wanting a good feeling to last longer is clinging. As soon as I cling to something, I've introduced tension into my system. So whether I like it or don't like it, whatever's arising here in the body, I let it be. Just seeing things clearly as they are without extra commentary, without adding a story to it. And then we'll shift our attention to begin including the whole heart center, the feelings and emotions and sensations in the chest. And approaching my heart with some real relaxation. Like just trusting that I can be with whatever's arising in my heart in a relaxed way. If I encounter sadness or grief, there's no need to get rid of it. It's probably there for a reason and it's doing its proper job. So I just let it be. And if the emotion is intense, I can let my breath come down and breathe around the area of the emotion, just letting the breath touch the edges of it and make some space for it. It's like this now in the heart. And maybe what's there is a sense of some positivity or gladness or gratitude, some happiness. And that too, I can just let it be. I don't need to try to hold on to it or make it grow. Just observe it and notice, oh, it's like this now. There's happiness in the heart. And I breathe and watch and let it be. Our poor hearts get tossed about by the ups and downs of life. But then they also get tossed about by all the little ways that we mess with the heart and try to cover it up and numb it out, put it in a box, put walls around it, make it be quiet. All of these emotions and feelings are part of the heart's intelligence. And so if I mess with it and try to get rid of it, I'm missing something important about my experience. I breathe and allow my heart to be exactly as it is. Let it be. And then I expand my awareness to now include the space of the mind. And I approach the head center with a lot of relaxation and this intention to be non-reactive to whatever I find there. Even if horrible thoughts arise, they're just thoughts. And I can just let them be, knowing that thoughts come and go. That if there is an uncomfortable or painful thought, if I don't try to mess with it or get entangled with it, it too will just pass by. Eventually. And it's not my business how long that takes. I can just watch these thoughts coming and going, noticing that it's like this in the mind now. And maybe there's some spaciousness in the mind, some quiet. And if there is, I don't cling to it. I don't desperately try to make it grow. I just notice, wow, there's some space in the mind right now. Yeah, it's like this. Spaciousness feels like this. Developing my capacity to be with whatever arises in the present moment, whatever arises in my experience without needing to react to it. We're developing this inner observer that is grounded and stable and balanced, regardless of circumstances, regardless of the inner activities of mind and heart and body, and regardless of external circumstances. I can bring this non-reactive, non-judgmental awareness with me wherever I go. It doesn't mean I don't care. It doesn't mean I'm disengaged. On the contrary, I'm actually engaged with what is real here and now, which helps me be able to respond intelligently in a way that actually helps and doesn't add more stress and tension to the moment. So we'll sit for about another minute of silence. Just in a really relaxed way, continuing this practice. Noticing whatever arises in your present moment awareness and letting it be. So we'll practice for about a minute in silence now. Thank you so much for practicing with me. And let's go into our days today, continuing to practice. And it's okay that we don't do it perfectly, but we just start over again and again. To have a non-reactive day of letting things be. Thanks so much for being here. Take good care.